Hello travelers! You might hear about saying that something is so hard and pointless that it is like Sisyphean work. The famous saying about the never-ending struggle of rolling the stone up the hill. Some related this to their lives. But is it really like that? Do you want your life to be like that? How can you put this to the end? Want to know more? Enjoy watching. What is your life look like? How would you describe your life? Is it like you're moving an enormous stone every single day up the slope? Does your life is a streak of unfortunate events? Would you say that you're struggling all the time? Barely making any progress toward your dreams? Is that how you would define your life? Is this a definition of your life? Does it have to be like that? Are you enjoying this kind of style of life? I hope not. And I hope for your own good and happiness that you want to do something about it, that you are ready to do something about it. Are you seeing others as better than you? Especially when you see those who achieve success have a good in your and public opinion life, a life that looks like a smooth fantasy. Is that what you see and believe? Most people do. So no worries if you are one of them. But believe me, it is not so easy for anyone. Sure, it might look like this. But behind all that, there is a work in place. Not hard work, not always anyway, but consistent and solid work. However, most of us, me also, quite often overlook all of this. All we see is the effect, the end product. In such a moment you might think he or she is better than me. Not seeing the truth that it's just that this person is more persistent. And most of us envy these people. We would like to have that kind of life, right? The one that might be seen in magazines, social media and all. It looks so nice to be able to wake up to all this, what we are presented by the media. Would it be really? Why those people's lives are so attractive to all of us? Why we do not want to see the whole effort behind that? Let me ask you something. Would you like to do the work if someone will tell you that you might, most likely, but not for 100% be successful? Let's say if the odds will be like 75% or maybe 50-50. What would be your answer then? But this is what those people do. From the youngest years, we all are sent to schools and they put to our heads a lot of knowledge. It is an important thing to learn, gather knowledge and develop skills. That's true. Yet, you might have heard many times from your relatives, friends, teachers, that this knowledge will give you a better chance to find a good, stable job with good packet of benefits. So you learn and improve your knowledge and talents. Maybe collect also some experience during that education process. You might even like what you learn. You might even choose that path for yourself. If that is true, it is amazing. You did this and choose your own path. Then you finish school and start your life. And now, here is the place where everything might overwhelm you. Where you might feel scared that you will not manage all that stress. All this looking and applying for a job. Going to interviews, starting a new job. Trying to climb on the career ladder. To be more valued, more skilled, earn more, and so on. But you are in that rat race. You might feel the pressure to all the time do something, to be busy all the time. You might have that kind of feeling and thoughts that if you stop, you will lose. You will fall behind. You'll be replaced. This creates even more stress and places even more pressure on your shoulders isn't it? And it makes you feel like this Sisyphus, pointlessly trying to do something that might look like it is doomed from the beginning. What is happening here is that you are creating a struggle for yourself. Surely, there are some cases where there is a very demanding boss or manager, but most of the time, that whole thing is just in your head. You do that to yourself. What is the worst in this? That even if you choose your area of craft and enjoy it at the beginning, you might now, because all of these thoughts and emotions that's swirling in you, dislike it, feeling burnout, cursing yourself and your choice. But is it really the job that you hate so much? Is it the environment, company, people? Or maybe, in deep of you, you're feeling that you're mad at yourself, not for the choice you made, but for the stress you're putting on yourself. So how can you stop rolling that stone? Is there any way for you to stop that mad circle, to release the stress? Maybe to free yourself from that rat race? What do you think? What you could do to stop worrying? What if you wake up tomorrow knowing that everything you will do will be done the way you've planned, that everything changes and from now on you will always succeed no matter what you set yourself for? What would you like to do? Is there anything in particular that you'd love to do? That when you think about this, you get excited, your heart starts to beat faster. What is it? What would you do more? What would you stop doing? Let's consider another scenario. If you would be given free of any taxes £50 million, so you can use whole money the way you wish, you have enough to not worry about the future anymore. However, at the same time, you are getting another information stating that you have left only 10 years of life. You will enjoy your health during this time. Will be everything okay with your health? Just it is that you have that 10 years, no more. How would your life look like knowing this? Are there any things that you would never do again? What would you remove from your life or reduce the occurrence of? Are there any things that you would like to do or do more often? What are those things? But let me get that straight. I'm not talking about situation when you will just decide to lie down on the beach and do nothing. Yes, it is good to have some kind of break like this now and then. And if you decide to live this way, well, you are a free person, it is your choice. However, I am thinking rather about more active ways of living. Like, maybe your dream is to travel around the world, spend more time with those who are important in your life, or learn to cook some exotic dishes, or maybe learning how to drift. What else? Become a champion in a world dance competition, or anything else you like. So, what's stopping you from doing this? How can you overcome that blocker? When you will do this? In this short video, you find out that life is how it is. You might not always be able to choose what it brings you. However, by having a positive attitude, you create an attraction that brings more and more great things to you. You also got two sets of questions to consider: how your life could look like if you stop worrying and start enjoying it. In any case, you'd like to know more or need some support, I would love to help you with this. Just drop me a message on the links provided below or in the comment section. Blessings upon you, my friend.